as you read over it, um, basically we've got this function that gives us a profit of a coffee shop. X is the price in dollars. So as we change the price of the cup of coffee, we're going to change the profit. X is so P of X, the output, the Y value is how much profit we make. X is the price we charge for our cup of coffee. And we're supposed to determine what makes for a maximum weekly profit. And what would the price of the coffee be? So if we graph this, the maximum, as you see, it's a negative x squared. So it's going to look something in general like an upside down U. The maximum will be at the top, the vertex. So we just need to find that. We can do that two ways. One way is with the graph. And so I will go ahead and take a look at using that method. See, where's my Desmos is here. Let me clear everything out, and I'm going to bring it over. So all we have to do is graph this. We can just enter it as y equals negative 4,000 x squared plus 12,000 x minus 4,000. Must be a pretty big coffee shop because that's a weekly profit. Notice negative 4,000 is sort of the starting. If I don't sell anything, it's going to cost me $4,000 a week. That's what that's saying. But it looks like I should price my coffee somewhere between 38 cents and $2.60 because those would get me a profit of 0. And as I look up, it's going to be way up at the top. Now, one way to see, these are some pretty big numbers. So what you've got to do, one of the biggest things is getting your window to fit here. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go with my x-axis from 0. I wouldn't price my coffee below 0. I pay people to take it, and I can see probably, now let's go with a $4. So now I'm looking from 0 to $4, and I see, I'm there. But how much profit am I making? Well, could be a fairly large amount. So that's where our y-axis, how big should that y-axis go? Let's try 12,000. Okay, that does it. 12,000 works pretty good. So you just kind of have to play with this. I didn't have to go to 12,000, 5,000 is going to be it. But I find my vertex. So I should charge $1.50 for my cup of coffee. That's not very much. Maybe it's an old question or something. And now my coffee shop will make 5,000. I don't think I like this because, I guess I could make 5,000, but if nobody came to my shop, close down, I'd lose 4,000. So it's a pretty risky business if you ask me. But I guess, this has nothing to do with how many cups of coffee I would sell, but I would obviously have to sell quite a bit. So here it is. X is 1.5, Y is 5,000. Okay. So we've done that. We solved it, and I'll show you another way to do it too. So when X is 1.5, it's a cost of coffee, cost per cup. We make Y equals 5,000 profit. Another way is we can find it. We can find the x coordinate of the vertex by, remember, it's minus b over 2a, where a is the coefficient of the x squared, b is the coefficient of the number in front of the x, the second term, and this would be c, but we don't even have c in here. So we could do this with just minus 12,000 over 2 times negative 4,000. Notice the negatives will cancel out. This is going to be 8,000. So there's 12,000 over 8,000. If you divide that, you get 1.5. Nice. Exactly what we came up with. Same answer. Then what you need to do is take that x value of x equals 1.5. And again, maybe you say, really? 12 over 8 is 1.5, or 12,000 divided by 8,000 is 1.5. There we go. Then what you have to do is you take that 1.5 and you would plug it back into this. So then we'd see P of 1.5 equals negative 4,000. 1.5 squared plus 12,000 times 1.5 minus 4,000. So if you plug all that in, you're going to get 5,000. And I'll let you do that, but that's one way. So two ways: analytically finding the x-coordinate of the vertex, plugging in and getting the y-coordinate of the vertex, or doing it all graphically. But both of them have their difficulties, right? You have to go through and do the calculations, right? The graph, you had to find the right window so that you could see what was going on. So that's that one.